YouTube?
What's up, YouTube? And wait for a few people to tune in here. So, what'd you think about Annabelle creation?
That was okay. It wasn't absolutely horrible, but it wasn't good.
What was wrong with it? What was wrong with Annabelle creation?
I feel like a lot of horror movies nowadays just don't cut it, you know? The story's crap and it just doesn't appeal, you know?
But it was really cool though, the cinematography of it, but the pop scares and all that other BS, it wasn't that great.
There were some good shots. Like a few of the shots are really good. Well done, but they try to tie it in with the other one, and like you said, you didn't even notice. But like I saw it, but like I don't know, it wasn't enough to make it good. You know? That's my opinion.
What's up, guys? So my buddy here, Remy, and I, we went to go see Annabelle Creation. The lighting here is not that great, but we went to go see Annabelle Creation. So Annabelle Creation is a story of a haunted doll, and it is basically possessing a family or haunting a family, right?
Yeah.
And I'm a huge James Wan fan. Huge James Wan fan. He directed and wrote the Conjuring movies, the Insidious movies, and he's producing the Annabelle movies, but he's not writing them or directing them. So you can definitely tell the difference between the writer and whether James Wan writes the movie and directs the movie, or if he's just a producer. You can definitely see the difference, can't you? Like, if you compare the Conjuring movies to the Annabelle movies, you can definitely see that there's a different type of horror there.
Yeah, it just doesn't cut it. Like, I think the last good horror movie I saw was probably Conjuring 1. Conjuring 2 was bad too.
I thought it was okay. It was just a little too long.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't like it. I don't know. They put too much. Like when the dog turned into the Crooked Man, and spoiler warning by the way, but when the dog turned into the Crooked Man,
I don't think they know what you're talking about.
Well, I'm explaining. You stop interrupting me. In Conjuring 2, it was just like I laughed, and other people laughed in the theater, and you know, it's like, you know, obviously you're not supposed to do that in a horror movie.
But honestly, look, I liked Conjuring 2. Remy here didn't like Conjuring 2, but I liked it. It wasn't as good as Conjuring 1, but I still enjoyed it. I thought it was still pretty fun to watch. For a horror movie, it was definitely too long, and the plot kind of dragged on for too long. But if you looked at Conjuring 1, everything was strategically placed perfectly. There was nothing out of place in Conjuring 1. What would you give Conjuring 1, like a percentage?
Conjuring 1? Like 80.
80? That's it?
Yeah.
I give it like 87.
Oh, okay. That's so much more.
87, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, still not perfect. I don't remember like the last, perfect horror movie I saw.
Well, now Stephen King's It movie is coming out. I didn't see the original though. I need to see. It's about a clown, like a killer clown.
The original scared the crap out of me when I was young.
Yeah.
And this new one looks pretty good. Looks pretty awesome.
Yeah, I need to get my. I need to watch.
Creepy, man.
I need to watch the first It. Now I need to watch the second It. But the point is that the new Annabelle movie, it was great in the beginning. Annabelle Creations, it had a pretty solid beginning.
They always do.
They really do, but then it kind of just loses interest. And somebody I think already commented that modern horror movies suck. Sometimes good ones like Get Out are, but most of them are garbage. Yeah. So Masiek, yeah, you said it right, brother. And then Halvin Wolf is asking if it was better than the original Annabelle. I think they were about the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gave this one.
Yeah.
This current one that we saw probably like 60%, 63 maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. So, if you guys are interested in watching Annabelle, wait for the $3 release. Did you see something funny? Why are you laughing?
Homeless person.
Was she in the shot? Is that why?
No.
So, yeah. So the point is that you can really see the difference between James Wan's movies when he produces, directs, and writes. He apparently also wrote and directed the Fast and Furious movies.
Yeah. And that too. I mean, that the same thing with that. It used to be good, and then now they're like secret agents, and I don't know what's going on. Ludacris is like a secret agent, and Vin Diesel is just for family, you know? I don't get it. It used to be about racing cars and doing crazy stuff. Why are you going so close to me?
I can zoom in, so it doesn't really matter.
I just don't get why.
Oh wait, can we do like little filters on here? Oh yeah, we can. Oh, ooh, this one's pretty cool. This one looks like an old movie. Look, it's like an old little movie.
Oh yeah, wow, yeah, that's really great.
So what would you want to see in a horror movie then?
Something that's like, I'm tired of pop scares, you know, like pop scares in my opinion are cheap. What I think is like, what scared me about the first Conjuring movie, the very first one, like there was this part where they showed this bookshelf, and on top of the bookshelf there was this like ghost, and she like, or whatever she was, and she looked like, you know, she looked creepy. And that part, like, it sent chills down my spine. That's how I know I'm scared in a movie. When like I don't like, oh, you know, jump. Like I feel like jump scares are cheap. But when like you feel the chills down your spine, that's when you feel like.
What about Babadook?
Babadook, same thing. It's like great beginning, and then it just, what the hell happened in the end?
Yeah, but there were no pop scares in Babadook.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. In the beginning, it was great. And also, a horror movie's bad when when they show the monster too much.
In Annabelle, they showed the monster too much.
They showed it way too much. It got to the point where it's like, okay, and it's the same monster from the other ones, like the same demon thing, which is like,
spoiler alert.
Yeah, another spoiler alert, but whatever, you know, like that's how they connect it, I guess, is through that demon thing, and they try to connect it through that nun too, the scary nun, but they showed her for like a second, and not even in the movie. It was like on a picture.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah. But see, like that's the thing.
Oh,
that's
I'll be right back.
All right. But that's the thing. Like when you're making a horror movie, the story, the plot has to be a crucial part. I feel like again, modern horror movies, they're not focusing on the plot. They're focusing more on focusing more on the actual scare and how they plan on scaring people. They don't
like
really care about
this one.
Yeah.
Is that what they do is they find a spooky house and they try to write a story about it. That seems like what they did with this movie. Like they found it had scary elements to it, so they're like, oh, we should include this in our story. And it doesn't really work when you try to wrap a story around a house. You should already have a story and be looking for a house that fits that story.
Yeah. Masiek was saying, this guy just commented, he said, you should watch The Shining. And yes, The Shining is awesome. Shining is a great horror movie. By the way, The Shining is the first movie where they used a Steadicam. Fun fact for you. The Shining was the first movie where they used a Steadicam. And
first movie ever?
Yeah, the first movie ever. You know the Steadicam, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was the first movie ever to use a Steadicam.
Yeah.
And so it's like a revolution in the way movies are shot. Halvin Wolf is asking like the Saw series. Yeah, Saw series was the first two Saws were good.
Yeah.
I like the first two Saw series.
And then after that, it got ridiculous.
And after that, yeah, the guy just wouldn't die. You just end up popping back.
Now they're making a new Jigsaw movie, and it looks almost like a detective movie rather than a horror movie. I don't know. I want to watch it, but
yeah,
it looks like a detective movie.
It looks like a detective movie, right? But it looks good. I have high hopes for movies, unlike Remy.
Yeah.
Remy just talks crap about each one.
No.
I'm a little easier.
Only about the crappier ones.
About the what?
Only about the crappy ones.
Get Out though was such a good movie.
Get Out was awesome.
Get Out was a great.
But
That's like a solid
wouldn't
90.
classify it
90.
as a horror movie. That's more like a thriller.
Yeah.
I would say. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Get Out. Like, if you guys haven't seen Get Out and you're looking for inspiration for your videos and stuff like that, watch Get Out. That's definitely gonna help you. I can't believe who was it? Peele or
Peele.
Peele wrote it, right? Jordan Peele or Keegan. What's his name? Jordan Peele. Yeah, he wrote it, and he's a comedian, which means that type of stuff is what he's thinking about all the time. And he
No, but he even said it. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
What he said was like, there's very few differences between a comedy movie and a horror movie, and it's really about just the music, which adds to the suspense.
Right.
And timing.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Like, it's pretty interesting. And he says he has 6 more movies like that lined up. I think he said something like that. But if they're that quality, I mean, by all means.
He did such a good job. And the Key and Peele TV show actually had really high production quality. Their skits weren't...
Skits were hit and miss.
They were hit and miss, yeah, about 50-50. But I thought some of them were pretty funny. Yeah. Alright guys, just wanted to update you on the movie. It was not worth seeing, unfortunately, but if you're just looking for some time to kill, and if you have a free movie pass, I mean, why not? Go for it. Maybe Atomic Blonde will be a better movie. Yeah, maybe. Alright guys, I'll talk to you later. Stay tuned for Monday where I release a new tutorial video. Peace.